In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, B-Up's on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep.
What's going on, friends? What's going on, family? You're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts, on this Tuesday night with Uncle Steve and J.R. Boxing. Uncle Steve will be the host tonight. We're going to sit back and see what he got to say. Want to say special thanks to all of you in the chat. Appreciate y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all are the best. If it wasn't for y'all, this show wouldn't be what it is today. I appreciate y'all. I just want you to know how grateful I am that you tune in to Sports Talk with B. Watts every night that I go live. And also, you also go over there and check out the videos that I drop early in the day. And I appreciate y'all for doing that. All right. Hey, today we getting ready to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado football team. After what we done seen Indiana done, yeah, Coach Prime, we're going to see. Can he pull off a Curt Cignetti for the Colorado football team? Can we do that tonight? Can we talk about that tonight? All right. All right. JR said he got no link. I forgot to send everybody a link, I guess. All right. So let me bring Steve up. He's going to talk to y'all. And I'm going to try to get JR up. All right. Let me get what's going on? Let me get JR up.
What's going on, my good people? What's going on? I tell you what, boy, I hit B. Watts. I was like, B. Watts gonna be hard to do the show if you ain't got that link. But you know, he hit us up. But I just want to say hello to everybody out in the chat. Y'all do a fantastic job of supporting Sports Talk with B. Watts, and we truly appreciate it because hey, it's no show without you. So you do a fantastic job of supporting. You're beautiful people, and what I like about it, you bring that enthusiasm, and you also have your own mindset. Well, we don't need everybody following around here. We need people to be able to think on their own and to be able to make their own minds up. All we do over here is we give you what we think and how we view certain things, our point of view, and we take those point of views and then we throw it out to you. But we want to just say, hey, give yourselves a hand clap because it's all about y'all. And we're here to get this thing started. Where is JR at, Mr. B. Watts? What you doing here, man? What's going on?
Waiting on JR. Waiting on
No, JR say he waiting on you because if you would have gave him the link, he would have been here. Now, how you get fired on your day off, man? You take a day off and you don't give us the link, make it look like we just some little choir boys sitting around there don't know what we doing. And then you tell us, oh, JR, we waiting on JR. No, we're not. Because if you would have did your job, JR would have been on. He'd have been on time for work. But let's stop with this here. Let's go and get this thing started. What's going on, JR?
Oh, I thought I got fired on my day off. I was like, yeah, leave.
I was in the streets all day, JR. I was in the streets all day, man.
Now what's happening, fellas?
What's going on? Let's get this thing kicked off because I see you ain't got that truly, and you ain't sipping on that syrup. So we got you in your right state of mind tonight. We got you in your right state of mind, young man. This is what we're gonna do. The first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about that great that game last night. And the game last night, it really gave me a glimpse of hope. And the reason it gave me a glimpse of hope was this one here. If I'm one of those believers, if God did it for you, he could do it for me. If he did it for Indiana, he can do it for Colorado. So what I'm going to ask you tonight, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, what's your reactions after last night football game? And I'm going to start it off with you, JR.
Oh man, I saw a well-coached team in Indiana. Well coached, disciplined, sound, tackled in space. A well-coached team, man. So my hats off to Curt, Cignetti, man, and that staff up there in Indiana. Well-coached team, man. I mean, it was few and far in between because I was looking to try to pick them apart. Like, maybe they don't do this well. Maybe they don't do this well. Man, they playing with undersized guys. And they were just in the right spot at the right time, well coached, well positioned, well prepared for that moment of that magnitude. And it was a good thing to see. Good football to watch for sure, Uncle Steve.
Yeah, I agree with you, JR. You're right on it, man. They well coached, Uncle Steve. You don't see them doing stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Off script stuff. You don't see them causing their team the game. Now, when I do see they run a lot of RPO, JR. They don't run that in the NFL. He's on a timing. Everything's on timing when it comes to the quarterback. Fernando's. He can throw the back shoulders. They got all that down pat. Now, when I look at the other side, the Miami Hurricane, they have a lot of talent out there, bro. The running back, the defensive end. The quarterback he just couldn't get it done, JR, Uncle Steve. And check this out. What makes it so bad? This is 6 year.
Yeah, 7.
6, not 4, not 5. This is 6 year plan in the college football. He should have been raising their level up. They had a guy that won the 16-year-old when I heard that announcement said that wide receiver. He's the best player on the team. The best player on the team, Uncle Steve. So, and he ain't big. I thought about Q6. I said, if Curt Cignetti can get this guy can play, why Coach Brown can't get Q6 play? That's what I saw. So, Uncle Steve, you tell us, what did you see?
Be watch you wrong for that. Before I tell you what I saw, I will say this one here. I'd be remiss not to say this here. We want to always say we want to give honor and thanks to Dr. Martin Luther King because his birthday, because of the holiday and everything and the things that he brought and assisted us with. And it ain't just one group of people. He did this for Americans. It was everybody. He brought people together and he showed people that we're better together than apart. So I want to always show honor to Dr. Martin Luther King because he's deserving. And anytime you give your life for something, it says a lot. And serving in the military, me and JR knowing, and I know personally, have people that I knew and was with that gave their life for their a bigger cause. And when you see that, man, it just tugs on you. So I want to say that. Now let's get back to the game. This is what I saw, B. Watson, JR. JR, I think you nailed everything pretty much. But what I saw was this one here. I saw the strategy. I saw discipline. I saw, not only did I see a team well prepared, I saw a team that made adjustments. I saw a team that stuck with the main thing, running the football. And what I also saw is this one here. I saw a coach that was so prepared that when it came time for those timeouts and stuff, it wasn't no thinking. He knew the perfect time to call. He knew when it was time to go for on that 4th down. Not only that, they watched film to such a point, they knew that the Miami Hurricane, the play of the game was the block punt. The block punt. And the reason it was the play of the game, the Miami Hurricanes were just going through the motion. Number 87, instead of him blocking, he does what everybody else does in practice. They go through the motion. Oh, just put the ball. He threw his arm out like this here, just tipped the dude instead of blocking the guy. If he would have blocked the guy, that punt would have never got blocked. That changed the entire complexion of the game, because if you take that 7 points off the board and the momentum from that, Miami rolling, because Miami should have never went. I tell you what also hurt, Miami went away from the run. They should have never went away from the run. They put the ball, that we talked about it. 3 times in a row they threw the ball. And when they did that, Indiana was looking over there smiling. Something else that hurt with this one here, B. Watts. That number 28 for Miami, it hurt that he wasn't in the first half. Because y'all, if you pay attention, the second half, the way they were doing compared to the first half, it was different. It was different. Even those balls that their back shoulder balls that they caught, they were defended perfectly. That dude, he had his hand on the ball, knocking the ball, and the guy just didn't drop him. That's the difference. You saw a team that made plays and wasn't up there listening and talking about. You saw a team that made plays compared to teams that talk about making plays. And what I also saw was this one here, B-Watch. I'm going to throw this one at you. And I'm going to ask y'all, please grade Indiana's offensive line for that game. Please give me a grade, because this is why, and I'm going to come back on it after I tell you to get a grade, because this is the importance of a team concept, and that people somehow Indiana's the greatest team ever. Give me a grade on their offense.
On the offensive line in particular? Look,
Just the offensive line.
Yeah, that's a loaded question, but I give them a C. I say they would C, B-Watts. I give them a C.
Hey, JR, I got to go C minus, man. I got to go C minus, because they really ain't that great. Then when you look at Benson, he jumped offside or did a holding. He never did come back in the game. That coach don't play, bro. Congrats. Hey, you don't play, JR. You don't play, man.
Congratulations to Benson. He's a world champion. He's a Big Ten champion. He's a national champion. It don't make a difference how you do it. He did it. He did it. So congratulations to he going against number one. He going against guys that's going to get drafted in the top 10. Them two edges is going to get drafted in the top 10. Both of them. One might be 3, 4, or 5. The other one going to be 10 or 12. But my point is this one here. This is the reason I'm saying that. Indiana offensive line is not great at all. They're average at best. But the importance is this. And people talking about, you could put a B on there, but if you really look at it, they got dominated. That offensive line got dominated. And they got dominated when you had a defensive back who was at the game who changed the whole complexion of the game. But the key was this. They were well coached. They worked as a unit. They understood the assignment, and they didn't lose the game compared to Miami. Put the ball in the quarterback's hand, and the quarterback didn't come through. Even though his receiver didn't help him, but he still didn't come through. So I just wanted to throw that out there, because you have people out there saying, oh, they did great. I hate to tell y'all, with that offensive line going against different Miami, the other Miami Hurricane defenses, they got killed. They'd got killed, because you wouldn't have had that linebacker who ran back. Instead of you got the 4th down and they ran that quarterback sneak, you'll have linebackers coming up. They saw that that's what the tendencies of the young linebackers do, and they made them pay. So I just wanted to throw that out. Now, let's get to something else here. I want to know from you, Mr. JR and B. Watts, I want to know this one here. Can Colorado be the next Indiana?
That depends on Coach Prime. It really does. Look, Cignetti sticks to it. They got a game plan. He's going to stick to it. I really didn't see him come off that game plan, because, again, they only ran the ball for like 3 yards a pop last week. Right. But they stuck to it the entire time. This is the identity of our team. This is what we do well, and we're gonna stick to that. And if you're going to beat us at that, then you beat us. You got us. But obviously nobody could beat them, because they went 16-0. So we're going to do what we do really well, And if we got to get 3 yards in a cloud of dust, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, just to keep the chains moving, then that's what they're gonna do. So to me, it really depends on Coach Prime. Now, realistically, absolutely they can do it, but that has to be a mindset for me, B. Watts, from Coach Prime.
Yeah, I agree with you, JR. Can they do it, Uncle Steve? Their makeup is kind of different. When I say by different, it's the quarterback position. That dude's 6'5", 230. Colorado ain't got no 6'5", 230 quarterback. But they got the same kind of players, JR. When you look at Indiana, Coach Prime did the same thing. They used that same model. G5 players, FCS players. Now, how those players turn out and how they are being coached up, we won't know until Georgia Tech till they roll into Georgia Tech. But if you look at the makeup of the team and how they use their format, going in that transfer portal and getting players, it's a good possibility that Coach Prime can. The Colorado can be like Indiana, Uncle Steve.
Well, the way I'm looking at it, I see it. They definitely can do it. People going to say like Indiana, but Coach Prime was the one who started it. If you look at it, the only difference was Coach Prime was Coach Prime put a little too much trust in young players, and when you put those trust in young players, because he was looking at a big picture, saying, "Hey, I want to make sure we grow and keep this thing moving." But when you look at the other people, they looked at this one here. They had grown men. They had men with kids, with who had 401k plans. They were in there talking about their retirement plans. They had grown men. You had men 24, 25 years old going against kids that young receiver 17 years old. So you got a big advantage when you got grown men that have trained their bodies for 6 years and also have learned good, fundamentally sound football. That's a big difference for it. And I think what also has to happen for Colorado is this here, B. Watts. Indiana coaching is on another level. And I ain't talking about Cignetti. I'm talking about his defensive coordinator. I'm talking about his offensive coordinator. I'm talking about his special teams coach. We giving Cignetti a whole lot of credit, but I guarantee you, when we go and start looking at his treehouse, when his coaches start getting their jobs, you're going to see some very successful coaches, because they normally, when you have a group like this, that's the kind of people they're going to hang around. They're like-minded people, and they are going to be fantastic at as far as their goals, as far as coaching. So I see that. And what I also see is this one here. Coach Prime them got a prime opportunity to be great. But let's go here. Thank you for that great information that both of y'all had. But let me take you this way with it. I'm going to swing it this way. Which coach on Coach Prime's staff has to have a big season in order for CU to be successful?
I'm going first on this. Hold on, JR. Man, that defensive coordinator. I'm going to tell y'all something. JR, hold on, JR. Before you try to call out Coach Hart ain't even live every coach. No, I know what you mean. Time out. I'm going to do you. I ain't let you get that. I ain't finna let you get that off tonight. You might get it off Thursday night. Y'all ain't finna throw. See, you and Steve been talking without me in the group text. I know y'all say, "Hey, I'm gonna hit you with this question. I want you to say Coach Hart to knock B. Watts off his chair." But nah, listen. Everybody want to give the defensive coordinator a pass. Why? JR, his offense gave up 400 yards per game, not 3 games per. Per means every time they stepped on the field, Uncle Steve. Every time they stepped on the field. Why he getting the pass? Oh, the linebacker coach, Coach Andre Hart. Heck no. Pat Sherman, the offensive coordinator. Heck no. No, it's the defense coordinator. Defense traveled. They supposed to. When they went to Houston, defense didn't go with them.
Okay, they stayed back.
The defense didn't go. They didn't go all year. So I'm trying to figure out why the snow bunnies can get a pass, but the white bunny can't get a he getting a pass too. Why we can't crucify him? We could crucify Coach Hart. They can crucify him, but they give, the great one, the pass, JR. I'm just trying to say, JR, keep it fair, keep it on the field. The defensive coordinator, his head on the block on Sports Talk with B. White. We gonna hold him accountable. We got to. I tell you what, if that go don't go right, what y'all gonna say? What y'all gonna say then? Now you wanna laugh. They wanna laugh now, chat. Peter, they wanna laugh. FD, they wanna laugh now. Why? Wayne Hood, the chat. Why do the defensive coordinator get a pass? I don't understand that. JR.
Look, I don't think he got a pass, and I agree with you, B. Watts, 100%.
Oh, he want to agree with me now. I don't call him out, chat.
Y'all know.
That means I didn't let him go first, chat. See, him and Steve been talking. They've been talking ever since. I sent that text out at 11 o'clock. Came to go. Appreciate y'all, man. Main 94. Appreciate y'all. Yep. They've been talking. They say, hey, we gonna hang B. White boy one more time.
Uncle Steve, chat. Y'all know it pains me to agree with B. Watts. I mean, it just to my bones. I got to say he was right about something. Oh, man, but you right, dog. Like, look, Robert Livingston, he cannot get a pass, right? Look, Uncle Steve called him Boy Wonder the first year. Boy Wonder came in the first year, and the defense was so bad. I mean, they was ranked 130 something when he came in. So it was like, well, yeah, he got to make a change. And then he got us to the middle of the pack. I think they finished off the year somewhere around like 50 to 60 or something like that, his first year, in total rankings of defense. And then it was like a complete regression, like going back. So we're like, we see you come in and patch up the defense the first year. And then the second year, it just all falls apart. So, look, obviously, some coaches left. You lost D-Lou. You lost Dancy out there on the edges. But I don't think that should have just made a huge issue like that. I think schematically, the defense was just off.
JR, the read, he was looking good. JR, 2 years ago, he's called for Hill Green, Block Bully, Travis Hunter. That's why he was looking good.
I mean, look, you got players out there. Obviously, there was some chinks in the armor, but I'm with you, B-Wise. Look, Robert Livingston don't get no pass. Like, this is a big year. If the defense finished in the hundreds this year, that's a problem. Like, you cannot afford somebody to keep a job and your defense is finishing, total defense finishing in the hundreds. It's 130 something two teams and you finish 100? Nah, man. It needs to be, 75 or better.
Let me ask you this, JR. Let me ask you this, JR. How many yards per rushing and per passing? Divide them up. Give me separate. Should they be allowed on an average per game?
On the average? I mean, you want to say less than 300, so I would go somewhere around.
Break it up. How many yards rushing and passing? Break it up for me.
Less than let's say 130 rushing yards and then 100 or maybe 200 passing yards. I mean, because offensive teams are going to pass the ball. It's college football. They're going to pass the ball. You got quarterbacks for the lowest ranking teams. They throwing for 200 yards a game. So that's kind of hard to stop collegiately. But the run is where you should be able to make your bread and butter. You should be able to, clamp down on that run a little bit. So if you can keep that run under 150 yards and the passing total, around 180, 200 average game, look, you're going to be giving up about 300 yards of defense a game, but that'll get you wins. Just imagine if they did that this year. They gave up 100 yards less than what they did this year. It's a whole different story. We're not talking about 3-9. We potentially talking about an 8-4 season. Easy.
I agree.
B Watts, we appreciate that you finally holding somebody to the fire that work at the Cracker Barrel. We're happy that you're doing that,
yeah,
but you won't hold that one that played in Buffalo that happened to be the quarterback. You won't hold him to the fire, but you go hold us to the fire. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. You 1 for 2. You 50%. That's okay. That's okay. You 1 for 2. We can live with that. We can live with that. But I do have a question for you, because I want to know, are we going to hold this person to the fire? Will Ben Finnessett start at safety for the Colorado Buffaloes, start the season off? Give me your answer, JR.
I'm like you.
Yeah.
Look, my anniversary is September 6th, but my wife already talking about, look, we can go down there to Atlanta. We can go. So I'm like, oh, okay, we might just be down there then. If I go down there September 5th, and it's us, me, B. Watts, and Unc, and we sitting together and we watching the game, and I see them warming up, and then you see the start of the game, and you see 28 run out there to start on defense, I'm gonna look at y'all and be like, I'm gonna give them one series, one. Out of respect, here, original buff. You know, this is last year. I give one series. After that, hey, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because history tends to repeat itself. Now, I'm not saying people don't get better, B. Watts. I'm not saying that. But one series just off the strength of you being an original buff. After that, I get up and walk out the stadium with Unc. We both going to Magic City. Lemon pepper Lou on me, Unc.
Child out, man. Child out. Yeah, nah. I'm not finna let y'all do that, man. Hey, Ben, this is last year. He should start, bro. This is last year. He been faithful. He's the leader of the team. I expect
this ain't time out. This ain't no reparations. This ain't no reparations.
He deserves going in the first game to start.
We giving out medals now? We giving out medals now?
When he looking at film, Uncle Steve, he got to let them know where the players coming. Hey, he's coming to that side. He coming to that side.
No, sir. Mr. Lemon Peppers, no, sir. We ain't giving out reparations because he been there. Stop it. He got a scholarship. We sent him to the WWE. He did a tryout. What else you want to do for him? We don't want to lose games. You done already put Martin Luther the King in the game. You done already put we had Ben Urlacher. We put him in the game. Then we put Ronald Coleman in the game. Man, and then we lined our offensive tackle up at wide receiver. Man, don't you start this?
What check this out, then? How can you? Hold on, JR. Uncle Steve, how can you justify not starting Ben? Coach Prime got him trying out for the McMahons in WWE.
Look, and that's what he should be on. He's a show. He's a showman. That's what he should be. He shouldn't be on the NFL. He shouldn't be on a college field. The only time he get on there when we do special teams, when we kick the ball off and when we punt. That's the Ben special. We call it the Ben Bowl. The Ben Bowl. You bob and weave. But B. Watts, don't you ever come on I'm gonna tell you, don't you ever come on your own show with that nonsense. We should give Ben a special pass because he been there. Man, I don't care if he bought the stadium. If his parents paid for the stadium, you don't put him in the game. You put Rudy in the game when you up by 50 points. Rudy does not get in the game at the beginning. So let's not start that. And I can't believe you said that, B. Watts.
Uncle Neely said you judge a person by their past performance. Coach Prime pass have shown me that boy gonna start.
Well, I'm going to the stadium. I'll be at the stadium.
That's why
I'll be at the City. I'll be at Magic. I'll be at Magic City.
First series, I get. First
He wouldn't be playing for Cignetti. He wouldn't be in there for Cignetti. I can tell you that, because it's about championships over there.
Out of respect for being, you know what I'm saying? Because look, he been through it the most out of anybody. He done been on a 1-11 team. He done been on a 9-4 team. He done been through, I think, 3 coaching changes, if I'm not mistaken. So look, what I would say for Ben, for a player like Ben, if he earns it outright through all of the spring and the winter camp, if he earns it outright, we didn't bring in the right people. I'm gonna say that first. Now, if we had the game and he come out and he the starter, the first series, I get it. Out of respect, he one of, I think it's only 2, maybe 3 original busts left on the team. Out of respect, cool. You want him to come out there? You want him to start the first series or whatever like that? Ben did not finish the season as a starter, so I would not assume he would come into the season as a starter, because if he does, what was the recruiting department doing? Because what's the name? Corey Phillips gone, so he ain't the scapegoat no more. You know, if that's the case, that was the rumblings. You know, Corey Phillips, you know, blah blah blah. Look, shout out to Corey Phillips, man. He gone. He in Memphis. So if we didn't recruit what we needed to come in there and compete for a position and win a position, then I'm like, hey, if Ben won it, he won it. But look, out of the strength of being an OB, I give him 1 series. After that, hey, it was good. You got the start. You led off for us. Now we put you back to special team. We go from there, and you contribute to the team that way.
Well, thank you, JR, and thank you, Mr. B. Watts. What I got to say is this one here when it comes to Ben. We're 100% in with Ben. I think he's a fantastic young man. If I went there, I'd love to talk with Ben and have a good time, you know, drink a beer or something like that. We'd have a great time. But it's about winning football. And when you're doing winning football, you put your best players in the game. And just like JR said, I have to 100% agree. If Finisette is your best safety going in the game, you did a horrible job picking your safeties. Because my point is this one here. I'm going to make sure, I'm going to make it impossible. And let me say again, Coach Prime told us 100% everything is competition. His job is to make sure he gets the next person to take your job. And if that's the case, Ben should never have a job, but no one else, because this is the problem that I see, B. Watts. When it comes to wide receivers, he don't have no problems ensuring that the players that he picked the previous years ain't starting. He get better players coming in each and every year at wide receiver. So I'm just saying, if that's the case, aren't we doing that when it pertains to the place that he played, the defensive backfield? He should be having players that Ben should never see the light of day playing safety. Now, he should see the light of day in special teams, because that's what he excels at, and that's what we love Ben. And everybody in that chat loves Ben too. We're not knocking Ben, but when you're talking football, football is football. And I'll give you an example for the people in the chat. When you're at your job, they don't go and say, oh man, we need to keep her and give her this promotion because she's nice. No, they give you your promotion because you're the subject matter expert and you're the best person for that job. If they're giving you a job for you're a nice person, you know what's going to happen? The person who deserved that job is going to be doing your job, and the other person going to be getting paid. I see it all the time. So all I'm saying is this one here when it comes to Ben. We're going to support Ben 1,000%. We cheer him on and everything else. But I don't want to see, let's say it again, I don't want to see him when that light comes out, because this will be the 4th year in a row that Coach Prime pulls a Houdini on us. Every year we have a person who should be starting that's on that bench until game 3, and then we have chances of losing. So we don't want to see that. Let's go this one here. We're going to switch it up a little bit, B. Watts, if you don't mind. Let me talk. I'm going to get back to CU football, but let me get back to the NFL. And the reason I want to talk about the NFL is this one here. Everybody talked about Shedeur Sanders. Everybody talked about, oh, well, Jason. I'm just going with Jason. Oh, Jason. Oh, Jason. He got the worst numbers you ever want to see. But I saw quarterback play this year in the playoffs. Let me give you 4 quarterbacks. Let me give you 5 quarterbacks. And I want you to grade these 5 quarterbacks. I want you to grade them from 5 is going to be the worst, and 1 is going to be the best. So you're going to have to grade. You're going to have to do 5. You're going to have to listen. You're going to have to put 1 is 5, 1 is 4, 1 is 3, 1 is 2, and 1 is 1. The number 1. This is the way we're going to go it. I'm going to give you Stroud on their performance in the playoffs. Stroud. Josh Allen. Josh Allen.
12.
Josh Allen. Josh Allen. Trevor Lawrence. Brock Purdy. And Aaron Rodgers. I just want you to grade. Let me not take it that way. I want you to grade it this way. Grade their performance from A to an F for each one of those. Let's do it that way. I think that'll be even fair. And tell me why. Give me a reason of why you graded them the way you did. But this is only playoff performance. That's it. I ain't talking about regular season. Playoff performance. Let's go, JR. We can start first with you can do Stroud, Purdy, Lawrence, Allen. You can make it short and quick to the point. Stroud, Purdy, Lawrence, Allen, and Rodgers.
Stroud F, Allen F, T-Law C, Purdy C, Rodgers F. That's mine.
CJ Stroud F minus.
Come on, man. F is good enough. Golly,
Brock Purdy. I give him a C minus. Josh Allen, a B plus.
A C? Time out.
He said neither grade. He said not. He said neither grade. Man, let me tell y'all something. Let me get this thing straight. When I'm faithful, I'm faithful. JR. Plenty of people done told me to kick your butt out this show.
Hey, shout out to them people here.
Hey, Steve. With Diane Brown. I'm faithful. A1 Sports. A1 Sports. BD. Let me say it one more time. I love CC. Plenty of people now email me, text me in the comment section, told me to get JR off here. Now, man, I'm faithful. JR the best. JR on give my show more than I am. Wow. I'm Steve. I'm Steve. Steve. Somebody cash out me. They cash out me. Hey, Steve.
You hell. If they cash out you, JR would be on the show. If they cash out you, JR would be on the show.
Steve, they cash out me. Said, B.Y., here go $50. Don't you give JR a dime.
He's trying to cut me deep, Chad. B.Y.'s trying to cut me, Chad.
JR.
In the chat
hey, Steve.
He's trying to
when they told me that.
Dubs in the chat for me, man.
Hey, Jay. Hey, Steve. When they sent me them $50, I sent a rep back to him. I sent them $100. I sent him $100. I said, hell, I'm keeping JR.
Well, I know you lying now. You ain't never sent money back. You ain't never sent money back. If that was the case, you would be crying about that child support payment. You ain't never sent no money back.
All right, here we go. CJ Stroud, F. Josh Allen. Hey, man. Big dog, I hate to do that to you. I ain't gonna say F, but it's a D minor. It's a D minor. You can't turn the ball over 5 times in the playoff and expect to win, big dog. All right, Aaron Rodgers. Man, you shouldn't even be playing in the league, man. Go on, so. Who was that other one?
Brock Purdy and Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence. Hey, you know what? Out of all due respect, Trevor Lawrence looked good this year. He looked good this year, but Steve said in the playoff. I got to give him a C, Steve. I got to give him a C. I think their defense let him down.
Yeah. I mean, he threw a pick at the end too, but
I mean, that's quarterback. I understand you can't do it in the playoff, but man, you playing against some teams in the NFL, got these defensive coordinators, they know how to scheme up stuff. That's why I can't understand why Robert Livingston don't scheme up. And he came from the NFL, Uncle Steve. JR, he came from people that scheme. He just keep running out there that man-to-man, linebackers on the line of scrimmage. Is Coach Prime telling him to do that?
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely, Coach Prime.
Damn, JR. I ain't expect you to say that. Okay, Steve, let me get your grade. Steve.
Well, you're going to get, let's go. Stroud gets an F. Purdy is going to get an F because he looked flat like garbage. And Lawrence, I'm going to give Lawrence a C+. Lawrence, even though he was competitive in this game. Josh Allen gets a D. He's going to get his D because he was terrible. And Aaron Rodgers should have never been out there. So I'll just put him on there. He's going to get Aaron Rodgers. I give a D- for him. So, and when it pertains to that, the reason I asked y'all about this is this here, B. Watson, JR. People grade Shedeur Sanders on a standard that's not realistic. And what I mean by that is this here. Shedeur Sanders is playing with people that are not going to be playing in the NFL next year. His offensive line. Those guys would not be starting on any team. They will not be backups on almost any team that he played with at the end of the year. Also, when it pertains to some of those receivers are not going to be on that team next year that he had out there. Now, I'm talking about the ones he had there playing that he had on there, the Hunger Dogs or whatever you want to catch. Now, all of those are not going to be on the team next year because they're going to draft players that definitely should beat them out. The next thing I'm going to put is this one here. You see how people go when it's someone they like on how they grade those individuals, and you also see on how the excuses they use. Oh, the defenses. When you got the worst talent in the NFL and you're playing against those teams that went to the playoffs, your numbers should be even worse because you don't have anything compared to what they have. But what you guys do is this one here. The reason I'm doing this because you guys go and say, well, Shedeur has to be better. And you got to have a fighting chance. If you go into a fight and I got me a sawed-off shotgun and you got a butter knife and I got my sawed-off shotgun and I got 9 bullets to put in it, buckshots to put in there that is already loaded. I don't think you're going to do that well because I'm going to shoot you, then I'm going to shoot you again, then I'm going to shoot you a couple more times because I need to make sure you don't move. If you move when I shoot you, it let me know I need to shoot you again. And that's all I'm saying. Shedeur Sanders is going into fights that are unfair. But the expectations that people are holding him to is unrealistic. And that's what I'm not going to have. We're going to get to the middle. Does he have bad games? Absolutely. Was his mind not focused in that game at certain times? He definitely wasn't. But when it came down to the end of the game, he made the plays to win the game. Something else that I'll tell people is this one here. That young man was 3-4. I don't care how you put it. He won 3 games and he lost 4. And if you look at the big season, if he would have kept him in there the whole time, they would have had a great opportunity to make the playoffs. If you look at how, because he got better and better. And then if you look at the beginning of the season, he would have played with better players because everybody was healthy. So I'm just letting people try to put in their minds, everybody comes out here, oh man, we need this and y'all stop it. Do what every other team does. Prepare your quarterback, put things around them, put people around him who believes in them, and you will see success. That's the way I see it on that one. Let's get to this one here, B-Watch, because I want to make sure when it pertains, I'm just Colorado. I want the people out in the chat, this is what I'm going to say. How excited were you in the chat when y'all saw y'all first well-off and you saw a defensive end running a 4-4? How excited were y'all when y'all saw that? Tell me, how did you feel about your first well-off for the beginning of the workout season for the Colorado Buffaloes? Tell me how you felt, JR.
Look, I mean, it's to me, it's the same thing every year, man. Like you got guys running fast in shirts and shorts, So, as a football fan, as an enthusiast, as a follower of professional and collegiate, guys gonna run fast in shorts and shirts. Does that translate to play on the field? That's what I want to see. But just to see, to see a defensive end run a 4.4, I mean that you a heck of an athlete to do that, because they don't make all defensive ends like that. Every defensive end not running a 4.4. So how does it translate on the field? Remains to be seen. But that alone is a good feat. If he had the combine, that get him drafted right there. That alone. He may have 5 tackles all year, but if he somehow got to the combine and he ran a 4.4, that would get him drafted. Just off that alone. They'll be like, we'll figure out all the rest of the stuff while you only got 5 tackles. But running fast is running fast at the end of the day. That young man was moving.
Yeah, you're right, JR. That's impressive, man. 4.4. And I said, shit, ain't nowhere in the world that dude ran a 4.4. When I saw what name ran over there with that clock and showed Coach Brian said, oh, boy, we ready. Hey, he ain't no little dude either, no, man. He ran a 4.4, and he ain't little, big dog. I said, God, that's faster than Queso. That's faster than Travis Hunter. That's moving, bro. Yep. 4.3, man, that almost Jimmy Horn speed.
Yeah.
Can you imagine him coming off the end? You thought Arden Walker came out the end. God, dog, Uncle Steve.
Hey, guys, when I saw it, I was like, wow, that because then he said Cute for 6 ran a 4.5 at one time and a 4.4 or something. So I was like, that lets you know how fast that guy is pertaining to that. But I want to ask you this question, fellas, because what impressed me more than anything was this. I could care less what they were doing. This is what impressed me. What do you think about the camaraderie that when you saw Coach Merriam out there with the team? Tell me what you thought, how you felt about that, because that to me told me everything I needed to see when it pertains to building something special. Tell me what you think about something like that, JR.
Relatable. That's the first word that came to my mind. Relatable. As far as the interaction itself, the dialogue back and forth a little bit that was able to be picked up on a video. Relatable. Now, look, I'm not saying being relatable is the secret sauce to being successful, but that's a key component, And look, not saying that Pat Sherman didn't have conversations like that. He did. I mean, it was documented, it was videoed, but everybody got a different style, a different approach, and obvious to me, just watching that small glimpse, that Marion's approach will be more relatable to the players and to the offensive side. So that's what I saw, relatable. That was my first thought, B-Watts.
Yeah, you can tell he's a player's coach and something. We didn't see Pat Sherman out there when them guys working out and everything. And to answer Steve's question, when I saw it, it reminded me of what Coach Prime said, the Last Supper. It reminded me of the Bible. Yeah, I'm standing beside you. I know you're going to be the one that betrayed me, nigga. I'm letting you know right now. I know you the one. Hey, I know you the one going to drop that pad when Juju throw it to you. So
got my eye on you.
It is what it is. I got my eye on you. Hey, that Last Supper. Yeah,
you hell
me one time. You might, but you
hell me one.
Hey, what it remind me of? I said, yeah, I know you the one. Who was that, JoJo? Yeah, I saw the films on you, JoJo. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you gonna drop that pass, ain't you? 3rd and 4, and we gonna hit you out there in the flat. You the one who gonna. That's what it remind me of. You gonna Jimmy Horn me? You gonna Jimmy Horn me and Carolina? Let me Jimmy. Hey! It's my time. It's my time. You gonna Jimmy Horn me at the last game with Carolina, and you gonna Jimmy Horn me in the bowl game against BYU.
There you go.
Amazing. You won't go to the Cracker Barrel when you talk about. You want to talk about Jimmy, man. I can't let you do that. Now, if you're not gonna talk about the Cracker Barrel, we're not gonna talk about Jimmy. Now you go in there, you order your hot wing, what they call it, the country something. They call it the country, whatever they got. You know what they call it, B-Wise, because you go in there. You go in that barrel. You go in there when they talking. What's going on, B-Wise? I saw your show. How did that colored guy know about Cracker Barrel? How did he know what we do up in here? Did you tell him we up in here and we meet at the Cracker Barrel? I said, I showed know where you meet at. That's where you have to go. That's where everybody go to reclaim your time. Oh, she said,
hey Steve, you know, I was over there on Twitter, right? And they were showing Marion walking on the sideline. And he looked at this coach who ain't same color. I mean, looked like he hang out at Cracker Barrel, right? Yeah. Looked like he said, "Shut the fuck." I said, "Dog." Hey man, I know y'all don't saw that.
I didn't see it.
Y'all ain't seen that video.
No.
Okay, let me talk to the chat. Chat, have y'all seen the video of Marion, the offensive coordinator, on the sideline? His assistant coach was talking to a player, was telling him to do this. Marion walked by and said, "Shut up." Hey, I know they don't see. Y'all don't see that. Y'all there trying to play me, man. I tell you what, it's on Gucci. Gucci, he shared the video over there on X. I said, "Dog."
I didn't see it, homeboy. I didn't see that.
Y'all didn't see that?
No,
I'm gonna send it to you.
I saw it.
Miss Diane.
Everybody saying yes. Everybody saying yes. He told his assistant coach said. I mean, he had the face expression. I said,
"Yeah,
dog, boy." He said, "Shut up."
Like whatever he was saying, you could hear it in the headset, and he just made his way down there.
Oh, you just told me you didn't say it. You ain't seen it, so you don't seen it.
Yeah, I seen it. No, I saw it.
Yeah, I said, "Dog, boy." I said, "Man, Mike, hey, Coach Prime got that headphone up, that thing up." Man walked by Coach Prime and said,
I
yeah. Hey, I'm the one who brought these players in. Y'all don't want to talk about that, do you, understand?
Nah, he ain't doing all that, man. I don't think he's doing all that.
Yeah, Steve, but okay, Steve, let me ask you this. We got about 8 minutes. What y'all think what you think of the go-go? A lot of people in the chat don't understand the go-go.
Well, I love
whoever.
I love the go-go because with the go-go, what it does is this one here. It forces a defense. If you're not disciplined, you're done. It puts you at a disadvantage because it's just like the RPO, but what it does, it'll load one side heavy, and when it loads that side heavy, normally when you load a side heavy, you always think you're automatically going to that side running or passing. With the go-go, it doesn't work like that. The go-go could go to the opposite side, it could go to the strong side, it could go to the weak side, it could go up the middle. Not only could it not do that, you can pass from it. And what it does is this one here. It forces you. I'm gonna give you an example. You got linebackers. Linebackers cannot crash anymore on the go-go. If you crash on the go-go, you're done. Because when you get out of position and your quarterback just lobs the ball over your head and it gets it to the running back, or the quarterback goes past you or does the option, he got the whole side. And when you got speed, it just kills you. So I'll tell you something else, what you're going to see too, B-Watts. I watched North Texas. And do you know where the coach from North Texas went for his new head coaching job? Oklahoma State. And at North Texas, that coach ran the go-go. He ran certain aspects of the go-go. And I'm telling you, the go-go works. Not only does it work, just imagine this, B-Watts. If you got a quarterback, if you look at the Navy, I'll watch the Navy do their thing, and they do like the wishbone and stuff like that. But the key was this one here with them. They can't throw. Normally, their quarterbacks don't have the precision. Juju can throw. and they don't have the weapons that Juju got. Juju got some NFL talent on. He got NFL receivers. Juju got some NFL receivers on his team right now. If y'all don't believe JoJo and that Moore boy going to the NFL, I'm here to tell you. And Sarducci, that kind of player, I call him Sarducci, Skaruba.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Whatever it is,
What
I
is
get it right one day.
See, y'all always getting on me
Hey,
put your name. If I put your name, he just put that man's name, bro.
Scooby-Doo. I call him Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo.
If I had said that, JR would have been all over me. What you say,
Sarkamuchi.
A1 Sports, Miami. Now, if I had said that, y'all would have been in the chat laughing at me.
And we gonna keep on laughing at you.
He just called the man Scooby-Doo.
Hey, Scaducci. I was thinking about some Scaducci, but I said Scaducci. But that's just something else. But getting back to that is this one here. All it does is this one here, B. Watts. You have to actually game plan now. Look at last year. No one had the game plan for Colorado because they were just like the missionary position. They're going to do it over and over and over the same way. So you already knew going in, you were going in with the missionary position. Now you got doggy style. You got everything. You got the whole kitchen caboodle. So with that being said, you have to game plan now. And it's something that's different, B. Watts. It's something that's not the things that you're regularly taught. The go-go does things different, so now it messes with your mind because you're taught, oh, I'm supposed to stay in this space right here, and I don't, go in there and crash. With the go-go, you supposed to crash because if you don't, that quarterback's gone, and you got 2 running backs now. So what are you going to do? You got 3 people against 1. What are you going to do? So tell us what you think about it, Mr. JR.
Yeah, I see a lot of misdirection from the go-go. It challenges the defense to be aligned and assigned correctly because you can have, 2 running backs on the same side, position on the same side. That moves your linebackers or a defensive end that may be assigned to that linebacker or a safety that may be assigned to, a safety or a linebacker that may be assigned to that running back. So it changes their assignment. Because traditionally, you're used to seeing if it's going to be 2 running backs in the backfield, it's either the power I or you're going to have them split back. But when you got them together, that shifts your defense. So a lot of misdirection and a lot of we're going to make the defense make a mistake. And once they make a mistake, we'll go to that well. And when the well is dry, we'll move on to the next, level of defense. Because obviously, a coordinator is going to be like, okay, well, we're getting beat on this. Linebackers, y'all need to, maybe not shoot the gap. Just stay in the gap. And then, okay, now you just staying in the gap. You're not shooting the gap anymore. Now we can, slant the line when we blocking and then move it out the backside, a cutback or a counter play or something, something like that. So it really puts a stress on the defense to stay aligned, assigned, and disciplined with their eyes. And that's hard. You watch as much football as we watch. I watched our $30 million cornerback, Derek Stingley, give up 17 yards to Ramon Stevenson from the New England Patriots because he was in his spot, but his eyes was undisciplined. He looked in for a second, running back, bounced out, ran for 17 yards. And we supposed to stop him right there. It was like 3rd and 4. He gives up 17 yards. So that simple of a play, we see it over and over again with defenses across all platforms of football. If you're not aligned and signed and your eyes are not in the correct space, you get beat. Give a big play easy.
Well, folks, another show. It's 9 o'clock on the dot. And when 9 o'clock comes, what we do around here is time for, they don't pay us good around here. So when 9 o'clock comes, we get off. We get off the clock. That clock go. But we want to have some final words for JR and the man himself, the living legend, the Josh Allen loving, the Cracker Barrel rubbing, you know, the rubber tub. He in love with Josh.
All right, man.
Hey, go ahead, Mr. J.R. Tell us what you think.
Hey man, look, it's always good night, man. Chopping it up, man. Look, hey, Dubs in the chat, man. B.Y. trying to get rid of me, y'all. Trying to fire me on my day off, man. B.Y., you still my dog, man. He trying to fire me, Uncle Steve. Trying to get me off. But nah, that's all I love, man. I love chopping it up with y'all fellas, man. It's a good night. A lot of laughs, man. So listening back. If you in the chat, listen back, man. Because you miss so many things when you're watching it live, but when you listen to the playback, boy, I be cracking up, man. Watching this, folding clothes, I'm driving in the car, listening, running errands, and I'm listening. Man, when I'm listening back, I be dying laughing, man. So if you get a chance, listen back, man, because tonight was one of them shows, Uncle Steve. Salute to you, man.
Yeah, I want to say special thanks to JR Boston. Y'all know JR, one of my favorites. Sports Talk with B. Watt wouldn't be the same without JR. I hate when he texts me and say, hey, I'm going to go away with my family, but I will be back such and such a day. That's the part of what I like about JR. He professional. He give you heads up of what he going to do, and he keep his word. He done kept his word since he been a part of the show. And Uncle Steve, what can I say? Hey, every time I call him or I need him to step in, do some things, he always there for Sports Talk with B. Watts. I want to thank him for hosting tonight. JR will be hosting the Sunday night, so we can sit back and laugh at him. So JR Boxing will be hosting Sunday night show. Give everybody a chance once a month or twice a month to host the show. It ain't all just about me. We in this thing together. So I want to thank everybody who's tuning in and in the comment section. Appreciate your comments. Even though you don't place a comment in the comment section, you just tuning in, we appreciate it. And just like JR said, go back and check out the show, the replay. Because the other night I was listening to a replay. Again, I don't know why I keep going back and watching that show. Uncle Steve told Reverend Nelson, don't be 6'8", big dog. Don't be Cam Robinson. Don't be Cam Robinson. I said, I was telling my lady friend, I said, I wonder why he said don't be Cam Robinson. Yeah, he always messing up on that line. And Rev was slow coming in with that mic when he said, oh, it's on you, Rev. I said, oh, now I get it.
Me down, man.
I said, dog, man. Close out, Uncle Steve. Close out, big dog.
We want to thank y'all for supporting the Sports Talk with B. Wash. And Rev, don't let him come between me and you. Don't let him do that. See, that's what he do. You talk about Josh Allen, and he going in there trying to break brothers up. Boy, I tell you, and the Cracker Barrel loving coach, I'll tell you, that's him, the Cracker Barrel loving. I'm going to get a shirt and put Cracker Barrel loving B. Wash.
Hey, man. Please, we ain't going to never get no sponsor. You use Josh Allen, who is white. JR.
No, I'm not
JR, he said, Josh Allen, he's white. Then he came and said, Cracker Barrel. Man, hey, this show gonna be forever. Hey, JR, we ain't gonna get no radio. We ain't never get a sponsor.
Well, we're gonna get a sponsor. I support the Cracker Barrel. We talk it all the time. We say we go there and we say we eat there. We love it. We love all crackers, Cracker Barrel. We love all of them. So with that being said, we want you to have a great night. It's only jokes. We're here for entertainment. This ain't nothing else. It's entertainment. If you want to have somebody, this is the place to be. This is the place to be. We have a good time. We love people. We enjoy people in it, and everybody needs to understand. If you want to laugh and you want to learn and you want to enjoy a good group of people in the chat, come on over to our side, because our side is the way to go. And all the haters, keep on hating, but hit that like button on your way out. You no good rascals. God bless you and have a great day.
Meet me at the Cracker Barrel, man.
Are you practicing to practice, or you practicing to be great? Which way am I going? coming. You on the way.